Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, today we are going to revisit the pool cover a little bit. There's still a bit of a problem, and I think I have an idea how to solve the problem. So let's discuss what's going on. Here's the current situation with the pool cover. As you can see, we got a lot of water on the surface of it, and I think the problem isn't necessarily that it rained this week and there's rainwater in here. I think the problem is that there are some small holes in the pool cover, and what's happening as the leaf waste accumulates in the pool, it's creating weight on it, which is pulling the water, which is causing the water to flow through the holes, and over time the water kind of fills up, as you can see. And I think the solution to this problem is to get to the point where the pool cover doesn't sit on the surface of the water anymore. And I have an idea how to do that, but it's going to take a little doing, and it means I'm going to have to pull the pool cover off one more time. Now, right now I'm using the siphon that I created a couple weeks ago to drain the water out of here, and I think, like I said, a lot of the water that's on here, it did rain, but we only got about an inch of rain the other day. So the water that's here is way more than an inch worth of rain. This is water that's accumulating from the pool. So I'm going to get this out of here. We're going to get the cover off, and when I do that, then I'll show you what I'm thinking. Alright, so I got the pool cover off. I removed 3 of the 4 pool pillows, because actually a couple of them aren't holding air very well, but this is the one that seems to be holding air very well. And for my new plan, I think I only need 1. What I'm going to do is I've got some of this kind of cord that I'm using to secure the pool pillows to the side of the pool and kind of keep them in one position. And I think what I'm going to do for each one of these segments is I'm going to run a piece of cord across the pool, up over the pool pillow, and connect it to the other side. And what that'll do is that'll create kind of a netting going all the way from the side of the pool up over the top of the pool pillow and to the other side. That'll give the pool cover something to sit on that's not on the water. And I think what'll happen is, since the pool pillow is a little higher than the side of the pool, if I can get it nice and snug, what'll happen is there'll be a gentle slope, and any water that accumulates on the surface of the pool cover, rather than ending up in the pool or pooling on the pool cover, will roll to the side of the pool. So that's the next step I'm going to do, is I'm going to drill some holes into the side of this thing here, and we're going to run the cord across the pool at 9 different points. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. Alright, so this is sort of what I have in mind. Every one of these segments, I have a piece of cord going all the way across the pool to the other side, going up over the top of the pillow in the middle. Now, what that's going to do is this will give something for the pool cover to rest on, and also kind of provide a slope surface that will keep any water that accumulates on it from pooling in the middle, and instead will kind of hopefully flow to the side. Now, I've noticed that the pool level has gone down a couple inches, and that doesn't usually happen when the cover's on, but I think it's because I siphoned so much water out because the pool cover was getting underneath the pool water, onto the pool water. So we're gonna raise the pool level a little bit, the water level a little bit. That'll also lift up the pool pillow a little bit in the middle and create a little bit more tension on the cord, which will be a good thing. I've also got the pool sweep going because we did get a little bit of gunk in the pool while the cover was on. So obviously the cover wasn't doing a very good job this time keeping the waste out of there. So I think it's probably going to be 24 hours or so before we finish this up, because I want to run a couple cycles of this. I also want to kind of turn the pool pump back on a little bit and get the water a little bit more clarified, because right now some of the leaf waste that's gotten in there has declarified the pool a little bit. So I think we'll probably pick up with this one in the morning, but I'm going to turn the pool pump back on And let's start filtering some of this water and see if we can clarify it a little bit. All right, it's the next day. I've run a couple cycles of the pool sweep. I've also decided I was going to put chemicals in the pool, so I shocked it and I put some chlorine tablets in it, just to kind of, you know, allow that to kind of get the pool neutralized for the winter. I've also taken some time and I've gotten the cover back on kind of loosely at this point. And it actually went on pretty easily this time. You recall last time I put it on, I actually had to get into the water, but having kind of a smooth surface up over the top made it very easy. And actually what I did is I tied a piece of cord to this end of the pool and literally just dragged it over the center. And so that worked a lot easier. Now I've decided, as you recall before, there was some cable that went around the bottom and it was ratcheted together with a ratcheting thing. I've actually decided this time I think I am going to go and buy a bunch of these clamps, and I'm just going to clamp the pool cover to the side of the pool. That'll make it easier if I need to get in and do some sort of an intervention. I got a couple of them, but I'm going to run over to Home Depot and get a few more just so that I can go all the way around. And then once I do that, I'll pull the tension up here so that it's a downhill slope. But I think we are well on the way to getting this to work better this time. So I'm going to run over to Home Depot, get some more of those clamps, and we'll catch up with you in a little bit. I've also been spending a little bit of time cutting up the branches of that tree, and I'm going to have a significant chunk of firewood this year, so that's a good thing. I can save myself some money having to go buy firewood this year, and that's never a bad idea. Alright, so I'm back from Home Depot, got just a whole bunch of these things. Actually, it was kind of a good deal. They were only 99 cents a piece, so that means I can put one of these on every little segment all the way around the pool, and that should kind of hold the cover in place and still make it easy to pull it off if I need to get access to something. So first thing I think I want to do is let's just make sure we got the pool cover kind of evenly spread, because obviously there's about a foot gap over here and like a 4-foot gap on the other side. So I want to pull it more this way just so that we have kind of an even even positioning of on the cover all the way around. Because see, it's really long on this side, so the whole thing needs to kind of go that way. So let's get going on that. Alright, that actually worked even better than I thought it would. I thought it would work pretty well, but as you can see now, I got kind of a gentle slope from the center all the way out to the edge. I got a little bit of water accumulated here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the water in the pool, water level in the pool a couple of inches. That should lift the balloon in the middle there and create a little bit more of a slope. And even if there is just this tiny little bit of water, that'll evaporate really quickly. Also, since there aren't any gaps or any low areas, really serious low areas, all the leaves should kind of blow off of the pool. And in a pinch, it wouldn't be hard to get into the pool. I'm almost thinking I could leave the pool sweep in the pool and run another sweep cycle while the pool is covered like this, and then make sure that everything is nice and clean. But at this point, I think I'm just going to start off with raising the water level, and I have access to the skimmer right here, so that'll make that very easy to do. I'll just run water in there through the hose, and we should be in good shape. So it's going to take about 2 hours at least to raise the water level in here, so I'm going to get going on that, and I'll catch up with you in a couple hours. Alright, several hours have passed. I've put about 2.5 inches more water in this pool, and so I think it is finally buttoned down for the winter. You can already see that the leaves that had accumulated on it before are starting to kind of blow off, and any water that was pooling on it has evaporated. And that's sort of what I want. It may not be entirely perfect where there's never going to be a low spot, but there's going to be such a small amount of water accumulating on here that it'll evaporate really quickly. That was never going to happen as long as the cover itself was sitting on the surface of the water and water was working its way on top of the cover, because then it's never going to evaporate. This way it will, and as you can see, it kind of breathes a little bit as the wind blows, so that'll help kind of move the water off of it too. So I don't know. I think maybe we finally got this. I'm gonna have to kind of keep an eye on these joints a little bit because I'm concerned over time that they may tear. But I think I could probably band-aid that probably pretty well, maybe by putting some duct tape at that point just to prevent wear and tear, and that will kind of maybe add to the strength of it. But I think maybe we got another year out of this thing, and that's a good thing. You know, I don't want to have to buy one of these every year. They kind of guarantee that they're good for a couple of years, so if I can get a couple of years out of it, that's a good thing. This is the second year I've gotten out of this one, and I think it'll still do a good job. And like I said, I got the water level back up now. I have easy access here to the skimmer because I can just pull this back now and get in there. And we'll give the pump a little bit of time to do its thing and kind of clear out what was in there, and I think we'll be good to go. So there you go. That's the end of this vlog. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.